एवरीवन। लास्ट लेक्चर हमने स्टार्ट किया था 8086 माइक्रो प्रोसेसर। 8086 is another microprocessor in our curriculum. इस माइक्रोप्रोसेसर के फीचर्स भी देखे हमने और कंपैरिजन भी देखा विथ 8085 माइक्रोप्रोसेसर। नाउ वी सी टुडे architecture of 8086 microprocessor. So, see, the architecture of the microprocessor is divided into two sections. Okay, like bus section, that is bus interface unit, and second one is execution unit. आर्किटेक्चर सभी को दिख रहा है? सभी को यहाँ स्लाइड में आर्किटेक्चर शायद दिख रहा होगा। ओके, तो इस आर्किटेक्चर में देखिए मैंने डॉटेड लाइन के द्वारा बताया है BIU और दूसरा सेक्शन बताया है EU। ओके, गेटिंग एवरीवन? नो, एक एक करके अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं। ओके, तो याद रखिए दिस इज अ 16-bit microprocessor. Okay, so that's why as it is a 16-bit microprocessor, it carries 16-bit data bus. This data bus is shared between all the internal sections of the microprocessor. Similarly, here you can see arithmetic logic unit, register are of three types. Okay, 3 to 4 types, like general purpose register, segment register, pointer register, index register. I am going to tell you one by one all these registers. Okay, similarly here instruction queue is present and a control system unit is there. Now we see one by one. So as the architecture is divided into two sections, like a bus interface unit and execution unit, see the functionality. The BIU performs all bus operations like instruction fetching, reading and writing operation for memory and calculating the address of the memory operand. The instructions byte are transferred to the instruction queue. Got it? याद रखिए दो सेक्शन है। पहला सेक्शन है BIU बस इंटरफेस यूनिट और सेकंड रहेगा एग्जीक्यूशन यूनिट। जैसे जैसे अभी आप अपग्रेडेड माइक्रो प्रोसेसर की तरफ जाओगे तो आपको इन तरह के सेक्शंस दिखाई देंगे। सो द सेकंड सेक्शन इज execution unit. What is its purpose and functionality? The purpose of the execution unit is to execute the instructions which is coming from the instruction system byte queue. So these units operates independently to give the 8086 an overlapping instruction fetch and execution mechanism with the help of pipeline. याद रखिए यह दोनों जो सेक्शन है ये इंडिपेंडेंट वर्क होंगे। ओके, यानी बस इंटरफेस यूनिट का काम रहेगा सिर्फ कम्युनिकेशंस करना। किससे कम्युनिकेशन करना? मेमोरी या पेरिफेरल डिवाइसेस से, उनसे डाटा लेना या डाटा देना, ये काम उसका रहेगा। सेकंड रहेगा एग्जीक्यूशन यूनिट, वह सिर्फ एग्जीक्यूशंस का काम करेगा और एग्जीक्यूशन होने के बाद जो रिजल्ट जनरेट होगा वह रिजल्ट स्टोर आउट कर देगा आइदर रजिस्टर्स में या मेमोरीज में, या वह आउटपुट डिवाइसेस को सेंड करता है. ओके, नाउ हियर all these sections, means these two sections are working independently. Okay, but there is a pipelining mechanism, and because of that pipelining mechanism they will do the operation. Now here you will find the execution speed will be higher one, and you will see the resource utilization. The resource utilization will be effective, efficient. Now question is, sir, what is resources? See, resources are nothing but the register, internal sections like arithmetic logic unit, pipelining, queue, adder unit, similarly the memory interface unit, that is external one, or all the peripheral devices. So here you will see the efficient result or utilization of the system. Now the sections which are available in the PIU and EU are given for you, means you will see which will be the sections are available. BIU carries instruction queue, segment register, instruction pointer, address adder. In the same way, EU carries control circuitry, instruction decoder, arithmetic logic unit, general register, pointer, and index register, and last one is flag register. These sections are present with BIU and EU. But if you look in the architecture, these sections are hidden. Okay, that's why I listed it separately. Now we will see here how the bus interface unit and EU unit will carry the operation. See, first one we will discuss here, bus interface unit. It provides a full 16-bit bidirectional data bus and 20-bit address bus. हमारे फीचर्स में देखा हमने 16 बिट का डाटा बस है and 20 bit का address bus है, so that's why it is present here in BIU. The bus interface unit is responsible for performing all external operations. Okay, so as I told you, it will help you to do communications between the memory IO devices. So that's why here it performs all the external operations. Specifically, it has the following functions like instruction page, instruction queuing, operand page, storage, address relocation, and bus control. Okay, these are the various functions are of bus interface unit. The BIU uses a mechanism known as an instruction stream queue to implement a pipeline architecture. Okay, the BIU uses which mechanism? Okay, instruction queue that is used to implement a pipelining architecture. This queue is permitting you to keep 6 bytes of instruction. Remember, हर कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन अगर आप लेते हो माइक्रो प्रोसेसर सिस्टम में, तो वह इंस्ट्रक्शन का साइज रहता है, फिजिकल साइज रहता है। वह फिजिकल साइज 1 बाइट में हो सकता है, 2 बाइट में हो सकता है, या आगे चल के वह 4 to 5 बाइट तक रहता है। नाउ whenever the queue of the BIU is not full, it has room for at least more than one, at least 2 more bytes. Okay, in case if you fetch one instruction, okay, and that instruction uh, is accommodated in the queue, okay. In case approximately if you see that instruction size is of 2 bytes, okay, then question is what about the empty locations of the queue? So again, how many instruction you can accommodate? So here remember, at least two instruction we can accommodate of 2 bytes, okay. The EIU is not requesting to read or write operand from the memory. Okay, the EU is not requesting to read or write operand from the memory, but the IU is free to look ahead in the program by prefetching the next sequential instruction. हाँ, मीनिंग समझाता हूँ कैसा है। EU सेपरेटली वर्क करेगा एज ए एग्जीक्यूशन यूनिट, DIU सेपरेटली वर्क करेगा एज अ कम्युनिकेशन विद पेरिफेरल डिवाइसेस। तो EU कोई डायरेक्शन देगा नहीं DIU को कि आप मेरे लिए इंस्ट्रक्शन रीड करो, डाटा रीड करो, ओके। वो केयर DIU खुद ले लेगा। DIU क्या करेगा, DIU की फंक्शनलिटी इसी डिसाइड की है कि वह खुद चेक करते रहेगा, मेमोरीज को कम्युनिकेट करते रहेगा, चेक करते रहेगा क्यू को, और मेमोरीज को कनेक्ट कम्युनिकेट करते रहेगा। इन केस क्यू में एखादी इंस्ट्रक्शन आगे फॉरवर्ड हो गई, मीन्स देर इज वन वैकेंट प्लेस, तो DIU immediately fill it by copying instruction from the memory. तो ये उसका वर्क कैरी आउट करते रहेगा और उसको अहेड ऑफ द टाइम, ओके, इसलिए प्रीफेच कहा है, अहेड ऑफ द टाइम, ओके, यानी समय आने से पहले, ओके, वह उसका वर्क कैरी आउट कर लेता है, ओके। सो दैट्स व्हाई यह प्रीफेचिंग या अहेड ऑफ द टाइम ये ऑपरेशन DIU के द्वारा आपको दिखाई देगा। These prefetching instructions are held in its फर्स्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट क्यू। याद रखिए, जो इंस्ट्रक्शन क्यू है वह क्यू में फर्स्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट बेसिक प्रिंसिपल अडॉप्ट हुआ है, ओके, विथ इट्स 16-bit डाटा बस, ओके। द DIU will fetch 2 instruction bytes in a single memory cycle, ओके। याद रखिए, माइक्रो प्रोसेसर 8085 था, वह एक ही इंस्ट्रक्शन एट अ टाइम फेच करता था। यह जो 8086 है, इसकी कैपेसिटी है 2 इंस्ट्रक्शन बाइट इन अ सिंगल मेमोरी साइकिल, यानी एक साइकिल में वह दो इंस्ट्रक्शन कॉपी कर लेता है, यानी ऑपरेशन का स्पीड इंक्रीज हुआ एज कंपेयर टू 8085। आफ्टर अ बाइट इज, हाँ, next point is after a byte loaded at the input end of the queue, it automatically shifts up through the flip-flop Fi F4, okay, to the empty location nearest to the output. Okay. Now here EU will access the queue from the output end and it reads one by one instruction from the queue. If the queue is full, the EU is not requesting access to operand in the memory. Okay. Now the this interval of no bus activity which may occur between the bus cycle are known as ideal states. Now see, look, the purpose of the BIU is to copy the instruction into the queue as queue is working on first in first out principle. The purpose of the EU is to copy that instruction and execute it one by one. Okay. Now if the queue is full, okay, means here the EQ is not requesting to access the operand in the memory. Okay, it will be care. It will that care is taken by whom? Bus interface is. Okay. Now here, if the bus is already in the process of fetching the instruction, and when the EU is requesting to read or write the operand from memory or IO, the BIU first complete the fetching operation before starting the requested operation. Remember, अभी BIU अगर कोई एग्जीक्यूट कर रहा है इंस्ट्रक्शन, ओके, सॉरी, EU अगर कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन एग्जीक्यूट कर रहा है and while execution the EU unit will find that this particular instruction is requesting data. Remember, when you talk about the instruction, that instruction will take data either from register, which are internal register, or memory, or input output device. These three are the places where the instruction will see for the data. So here, as EU will find that instruction needs data, so that's why it gives direction to it gives request to read data from memory or IO to the bus interface unit. But now question is that what the BIU will action? What will be the BIU action? Now the action of BIU is to complete the task which is going. Once that task is finished, then it activates the requested operation. Got this? Any doubt? Now, the BIU also contains a dedicated adder. Okay, the BIU has one adder. That adder is used for generation of a 20-bit physical address. Okay, now here question is, sir, what is the physical address? Now remember, we have two types of addresses are coming in picture. First one is physical address. Okay, and this physical address is a combination of a segment address and a offset address. What? Segment address and a offset address. Okay, so that's why now I will give you everything in the in my further explanation. Okay, how you will see that how you will calculate the physical addresses from the given segment. Now at this moment, just remember, BIU will contain a adder. The purpose of that adder is to generate a 20-bit physical address. That physical address will be obtained by a 16-bit segment address and 16-bit offset address. Okay, that these things you have to remember. Okay, now whatever that physical address which will be obtained from that BIU, that will be used for interfacing the external memory, because external memory में जो एड्रेस रहेगा वो 20 बिट का एड्रेस रहेगा. ओके, तो वह 20 बिट का एड्रेस यह BIU इंटरफेसिंग के लिए यूज करेगा. ओके, अभी ये तो इसी से रिलेटेड था, तो मैंने कहा कि भाई अभी हम उसको डिस्कस बाद में करेंगे. ओके, लास्ट पॉइंट बोलता हूँ. BIU इज आल्सो रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर जनरेटिंग बस कंट्रोल सिग्नल लाइक मेमोरी रीड एंड राइट, IO रीड एंड राइट. ओके, तो BIU का एक्शन वही रहेगा कि भाई मेमोरी या IO डिवाइसेस से रीड एंड राइट ऑपरेशन एक्टिवेट करना. राइट. Second unit is a execution unit. Now we see what the functionality of the execution unit. The execution unit is responsible for decoding and executing all instructions. Okay, means what instruction comes from the BIU section, from the queue section, that instruction will be taken by this unit. This unit will do decoding and then executing of that instruction. The EU extracts that instruction from the top of the queue in the BIU, decode them, generate operand, if necessary, pass them to the BIU and request it to perform the read or write byte cycle to memory or IO and to perform the operation specified by the instruction on the operand. याद रखिए, सेम प्रोसेस है जो 8085 में हुआ. ऐसा है, डिकोडर यूनिट का काम क्या है? टू डिकोड. इट विल डू द डायग्नोसिस ऑफ दैट इंस्ट्रक्शन. So it will decode that instruction which is coming from the top of the queue. Then it generate operand. Okay, means it will see where data is present. If data is internally present in the register, it immediately catches that data and perform the operation. In case that data is not directed from register, if it is coming from either input output device or memory, then BIU requests EU requests BIU to carry out the read and write operation from the specified location, that is address or input device. Okay, during this execution of the instruction, the EU will test the status and control flag and update them based on the result of execution of the instruction. Okay, now if the queue is empty, the EU will wait till the instruction will be fetched from the BIU. When the EU will execute any kind of branch or jump controlled instruction, then it transfer the control to a location corresponding to a another set of sequential instructions. Okay, याद रखिए. Whenever this happens, the IO automatically resets the queue and then begins to fetch instruction from the new location to refill the queue. याद रखिए ये दोनों सेंटेंस यहाँ पर बता रहे हैं. In our microprocessor and microcontroller, you will see branch control and jump instructions. They help you to do the branching, means to change the sequence of execution of program. याद रखो. What? To change the sequence of execution of program. Why we need to change the sequence? Because our data or the repetitive or iterative operation may introduce. So that's why the EU will see, when EU will see that instruction, this type of instruction, that it automatically give direction and this process will happen. Okay. Now it consists of ALU. It performs addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and, or, not, XOR. These operations are possible with the help of EU. Okay. So this is about the 8086 microprocessor architecture. Now in the next lecture we will turn toward the various kinds of registers which are available. Okay. So for this time I am ending this lecture. See you in the next lecture. So give your attendance in the comment box. Thank you.